I've tried to do backflips. I've tried jumping out of an airplane. Today, I'm going to try to grind a tennis net. I was kind of inspired by Jimmy Sizz. This video that just dropped, I'll play it here on the screen here. But this video that just dropped pretty recently, a couple weeks ago, about a week ago. So this video is showing Jimmy joining the Faction Skate Company, which their team is just getting more and more stacked, which is really cool. So anyway, within his section here, at about a minute 31 into this section, he does a front royale on a tennis net. And so I've seen him do this. This kind of re-inspired me a little bit because I'm pretty sure it was Charles Dunkel. And when I get back, I'm gonna leave here in a minute and go try this out. But when I get back and edit this video, I'll include some, hopefully clips of Charles Dunkel trying to grind a tennis net, which, from what I've seen, trying to grind a tennis net is among the most unforgiving tricks that I've seen in rollerblading. Like, just a small mistake can really spank you, literally and figuratively. So, you know what? I'm gonna give it a try today. And so I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring both the Aeons. And if you're part of the community, which you should be, make sure you subscribe, because the vast majority of people watching this right now are not subscribed. And the whole goal of this channel is to spread rollerblading, get more people on rollerblades or back on rollerblades. And by subscribing, it helps YouTube get this video and this rollerblading content out to more people, to hopefully get more people interested, bring more money to the sport, get our pros paid more, and just grow the sport. So anyway, please consider subscribing if you're not already. Give the video a thumbs up if you do end up liking it. So anyway, I'm gonna bring out the Aeons. And again, if you're not part of the community, I just got the Richie Eisler wheels that I have not swapped out just yet, but the Richie Eisler bullet profile wheels, 59 millimeter, 90 hardness, the undercover wheels, the Looney Zooms. I have them around here somewhere. Anyway, I don't anticipate a lot of wheel bite on a tennis net today, so I'm not gonna swap those out right this second, but when I get back, I will certainly do that. So I'm gonna bring these, which again, I mentioned in my last video, card in the corner right here, where I revisit the Aeons, that, you know, the H block is pretty shallow, right? It's a pretty shallow H block. And so I guess I have some concerns with the tennis net, like maybe potentially skipping out. So I think I'm going to at least bring my my lemonade, mustard, Ronald McDonald skates here with the Featherlight 3s and the anti-rockers, which have a little bit more of a robust H block here. So I'm gonna bring these, just in case the Aeons for some reason aren't doing it. And this might not age well, but I think I'm gonna try a front royale, and depending on, because I'm not expecting to come away from this unscathed. Like, I've seen people get just spanked by these tennis nets, and we'll see how it goes today. I'm optimistic that we'll get it done, but I'm not optimistic that it's going to be anything close to easy. But I'm gonna try a front royale, and if that goes well, then I may consider trying like a sole or top sole. My concern is, I don't know if, we're gonna see. I'm gonna really need to warm up and test it out, but I'm not sure how high I can really jump anymore, but we're gonna find out. So anyway, we're gonna go cruise around, try to find a suitable tennis court with suitable tennis net, whatever that is, and we're gonna give it some tries, learn some lessons about how to skate one of these tennis nets. If it does end up happening, or whatever ends up happening, it's gonna be a learning experience either way. And then I'll share my thoughts about what we've learned, and then we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, again, please consider subscribing to the channel, helps it out. Give the video a thumbs up, and ring that little bell to know exactly when I upload new videos. And without further ado, let's make our way out to a tennis court. We'll see you there. It's a little bit higher than I was thinking it was going to be. I think this is probably why I haven't really tried this before. Pretty high, and man, we're gonna give it a go, but we're gonna give it the best shot. Starting right around here, I think where the tension is a little bit higher, up here potentially, but starting a little bit lower, we'll see. Might kind of copy Jimmy's technique where he starts a little higher, but it's higher to jump, so we'll see. Oh man, I don't know, dude. Oh. Okay, so I think I'm at least moderately confident in my ability to jump that high. We'll see how it actually works out on the Royale though. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've tried to push myself to actually jump pretty high. So this could get interesting. Hopefully we can make this happen today. Definitely a little bit nervous, to be completely honest, just because how unforgiving these tennis nets can be, at least that I've seen. So I even gave it a thought, like maybe start at the middle, you know, start at the middle and then go up. I think there's probably a reason that most people don't do that. So I may not venture a try because I think you're starting where the slack is the greatest and you're most unstable. So I think there's a reason that people start up higher where there's a little more tension. So, all right, gonna kind of keep warming up a little bit and give it a few tries here in just a second. So here we go. I think I'm gonna change it up a little bit. After kind of rolling up to it and taking a look at it, I think I'm gonna go for back Royale instead of front Royale. And we'll see how it goes. Sort of defeating me right now, but I'm gonna keep at it. It's this is a very humbling experience. Definitely makes me want to work on my jumping ability or lack thereof. Going for top sole right now. I decided the back Royale wasn't quite there. I think, you know, I think jumping on towards the post is definitely a better option because it, you know, it's much more tensioned and it's a little bit more like a handrail than like an unpredictable bungee cord, like it seems like towards the middle. So we're gonna keep at it. It's all up here right now. I'm all up in my head. You know, I jumped over this thing fine. I should be able to just jump on a nice top sole and at least slide it a few inches. So we're gonna keep at it and we're gonna see what happens. So wish me luck. Well, first time getting kicked out of anywhere in a very long time. Kicked out by the local park police, which is understandable. Man, this is almost more of a mental game than the backflip video, where you know, it's just super sketched out, super nervous. Man, I'm just a little bit shaken here as far as my confidence in my ability to actually do this. So I don't know if there's shorter tennis nets somewhere. Maybe we'll try to find some, but we'll keep at it. We'll get this. I could tell there was a couple times. I think this is really like a 90 to 95% mental battle here, where I'm just not actually believing that I can do it, that I can actually jump that high. There was a couple times where, you know, there was a little bit of belief that I could do it, and I kind of got that sight picture of, okay, that I think this might be possible. So I think it is possible. I know it's possible. Just in my head, totally in my head right now. It's hard not to kind of feel silly trying something so many times and really not even feeling like you're getting very close, to be honest. But that's okay. I think it's okay to look a little bit silly sometimes, but it's not okay to just outright quit. So we'll keep at it. I think we'll go find another set of tennis nets. Maybe ones that are just a touch lower if possible, although I think they're probably all pretty much regulation height tennis nets, which is unfortunate for me, but maybe this will just be a longer short-term thing where I just practice on my jumping. You know, maybe this just lights a fire under my butt to just be able to jump higher. It's not like you can't improve it, right? So anyway, we'll keep working on it, and maybe we get it today, maybe we don't, but maybe this will be a multi-day kind of video here, which would be kind of a first. I'm kind of impatient where I like to, if I start a video, I really like to finish it the same day, but maybe this is one where we don't. So maybe it's a series. Maybe this will be a tennis net series here. So anyway, I'm not sure what's gonna happen next, but I'll see you there.
Thousands of tears later.
Okay, so I came to a different park here, and this is a first for me. Chain link fence. Not really sure if I trust this. Yeah, to not get even more injured than I am otherwise prepared to be. So, yeah. Yeah. So I guess we'll keep looking. Search continues. Well, my journey has led me here to Rosedale Park, which ironically, just the other day is the place, if you watched the clip or the last video where I talk about the Aeons and doing negatives, that's the ledge where I smashed my shin on and split it open pretty good. And I think it's part of what's getting in my head today is banged up my wrist, which is like still pretty banged up. My shin really banged up. My left hip banged up. So I think those sort of lingering injuries plus not being super great at jumping very high is just getting in my head. But anyway, we're here at Rosedale Skate Park. So we're gonna, after driving quite a bit, we're gonna warm up at the skate park itself and then give that a few tries. So I think it became pretty evident that half the net is pretty unskateable. It's kind of dry rotted from the sun. So this side, it's pretty much right up against the fence, so the run up is not great at all. But really at this point, I just want to see if, I just really want to try to lock on, even if I don't slide it very well at all. I kind of just want to prove to myself that I can at least lock on the thing, because a couple of those attempts were the first 2 times that I actually landed on the other side of the net. So that's a little bit encouraging. I'm gonna try this awkward run up and give the topsole a few more goes here and see if we can at least lock it on. So let's do it. So I'm sure some of you are thinking the same thing I'm thinking is I'm pretty much destroying this tennis net, which I don't feel great about, but I am absolutely going to plan on buying this park a new one and coming here to replace it. So at this point, I'm just gonna be happy with a stall. So I'm just gonna give a few attempts at just a simple topsole stall. We'll see if we can lock on, because I don't even think that I've locked on once, which is like infinitely discouraging. So we're gonna go just for the topsole stall, and if we can get that, then at least we'll get something, right? Oof. I'm like at a loss right now, because it's like I've grinded things that are 200 times fatter than this on my sole plates, but for some reason, I can't seem to lock my sole on a wire. It's strange. I haven't even locked on one time, by accident, just by chance almost. Unbelievable. This is getting crazy to me. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh. Well, I locked it. Oh. Oh. All right. I think we can go home now. I have infinitely more respect for Farmer, Dunkel, Jimmy, Sis. Holy cow. Okay. So, we got after 200 tries, I don't know how many tries it actually was. After way too many tries, the one time we locked the topsole, it throws us for a loop, which I was half expecting, because I feel like if you don't have any speed going up to this, you're just asking for trouble. I sort of in the back of my head knew that was coming, which I alluded to in the very beginning of this video. Oh man, this is way, way harder than I thought. I have a massive newfound respect for the guys that have grinded these things. So again, like I said, I feel terrible about tearing this thing up. I'm gonna go to the sporting goods store and buy them a new one, replace it as soon as I can. So, yeah. Well, sorry if I seem a little bit defeated today. This was extremely humbling. So anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. Pretty long, I feel like. I'll try to trim it down as much as I can. But yeah, anyway, maybe we'll give this another chance sometime in the future. Maybe give myself a little bit more time to heal up before I try this again and work on my jumping skills. Try to get a little bit more limber, try to jump a little bit higher. I think that'll probably, that will increase the chances of success here. So I think I'll be working on that in the gym and working on that more often now, trying to work on my jumping skills, my jumping ability. So anyway, yeah, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, give it a thumbs up, right? Make sure to subscribe if you do like the content, and we'll see you on the next one, rollerbladers. Bye. Which one of these videos looks more interesting to you? This one or this one? Click one to support the channel and to support rollerblading, and I'll see you there.